Have you ever dreamt about being in a movie or on a TV show, but you say to yourself, I'm no actor. I don't know anything about performing. Well, there may be another way onto the big screen. Movies and television shows often use regular people to create background environments for actors to perform in. These people are known as background actors or movie extras. Movie extras are used to make scenes in films and TV shows appear fuller and more natural. Movie extras rarely ever speak, but when a movie extra is given dialogue, even if it's just one word, then the extra becomes an actor. I'm going to talk with a good friend of mine who's made the transition from movie extra to an honest to goodness on screen actress. Her name is Bonnie Wysocki, and you may have missed her in the backgrounds of such films as Concussion with Will Smith and The Fault in Our Stars starring Shailene Woodley.
Lights, camera, action!
Bonnie, thanks for talking with me today.
Anytime, Jim. Glad to help.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you got started doing extra work?
Oh, my son David is actually the actor of the family, and when I used to take him on projects, they would always need help, maybe with some background people that didn't show up, and they would turn to me and say, do you think you can walk past, or do you think you can have a conversation in the background with another person? And it just ended up being something that I got used to doing just from being on set.
What other films or TV shows could we have gotten a glimpse of you in?
Sure, I've played extras on sets with Will Smith in Concussion. Love the Coopers with Ed Helms, Diane Keaton, and John Goodman. The Fault in Our Stars with Shailene Woodley and Laura Dern. Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal. Fathers and Daughters with Russell Crowe. And The Last Witch Hunter with Vin Diesel. All those were Pittsburgh-based feature films.
What was your first speaking role?
I had brought my son David in for an audition for a feature film called Doppelganger that was being produced in Pittsburgh. And when I did that, they had offered me a part and wrote me in as a nurse speaking to a doctor, basically about a patient.
If someone's interested in being an extra, where should they start?
There's a lot of websites out there. If you just Google casting in Pittsburgh, but basically we use Monster Casting, does a lot of extra work. Point Perk students, they offer a lot of opportunities for somebody who is just starting out. And also there's smaller groups like the Carnegie Screenwriters who do short films a lot of times. And they're constantly looking for people, and they're very creative and a lot of fun. That's usually free work though, but you can get your feet wet, so to speak. The first thing you probably should do is get a decent headshot. Those are the first things they're going to ask you to either download or send in by mail. And if you can get a student to do it for cheap and have some good lighting and a good headshot, goes a long way.
Do you have anything interesting coming up?
Yeah, I have a few things coming up. Tomorrow actually is rehearsals for a commercial that I play a woman at a table with her husband. I have some dialogue there. I have a movie coming out, a Pittsburgh-based movie called Room for Hope. I play a doctor, and I'm seen briefly with some lines. And then I also am on a team, which I'm really excited about, for the 24-hour film festival. It is a contest where you would get a prop, a line of dialogue, a character, and then a genre. And your team has to produce a movie within 48 hours. I'm really excited about that.
Well, thanks for talking with me, Bonnie. I really appreciate your time, and good luck on your next role.
Oh, thank you, Jim. Not a problem.